Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Essential Oils Done for You. um, I am here with my friend and trusted massage therapist, and partner in DoTerra and everything else. My good friend Karen Carruthers. So, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
This is week 2, and over the next 5 weeks, well, last week we did an essential oils, little workshop just to get you acclimated and kind of teach you a little bit about what essential oils are, how you can use them, and what have you. So we're doing a 5-week series. In case you didn't tune in last week, you want to check that one out. We're our top 10 favorite oils and all of the uses that you can, use these essential oils with. So we're going to jump right in today. And first of all, we want to discuss why essential oils are so effective. Like, how is it that just by sniffing a little peppermint, a little lemon, how is it that it takes immediate effect? How actually does it work?
Yes, that's an excellent question, doctor. Well, it immediately works because it's going to hit that olfactory bulb, which sends the signal straight to the limbic system, where so many things are held there. Your emotions, just your how it can help with. Help me out there. The hormones. It can signal in your brain right away. So it can change your mood in seconds. It can help, like I was just telling you how I had a little sleep deprivation last night. Mm-hmm. But literally, by taking that peppermint oil, having that signal hit to the limbic system, hit the hypothalamus, help wake me up. You have oils that can, just by smelling them, can either chill you out and relax you, like lavender oil, or help wake you up and focus and think, right, or just focusing on your day. So right, it's pretty powerful. You know a lot more of the science behind it, right, on why it works. But you know the effects of it, which are very powerful.
Yeah, you basically nailed it. You inhale, goes straight to the olfactory bulb, and then into the amygdala, which is part of the limbic system. And the limbic system, or the limbic part of the brain, is one of the most evolutionary part of the brain. I mean, it's been around for thousands of years. And right, so it is said to be one of the oldest and most primitive part of the brain, having been around forever. And it obviously controls our emotions, which is why it's so effective when you're stressed out to diffuse an essential oil, to apply an essential oil, or to even ingest an essential oil. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But that is what makes essential oils so effective, because it goes straight to that part of your reptilian brain that is basically the master controller of our emotions. And that's just oversimplifying the science behind it. There's so many other things that it does. It's part of our memory system, our growth and development system, so there's a lot that goes into that part of the brain, but it's the oldest part of the brain. So, it plays a lot of different roles. But that's why, because patients ask all the time, well, how is it that just inhaling an oil can get rid of my migraine headaches? I had a patient come in yesterday, as a matter of fact. And she's, I think, 7 years old. She came in with her mom. And she'd been taking Motrin for these headaches that she basically has about 3 or 4 times a week. And you met with her and told her about peppermint oil. Well, she hasn't had Motrin again. She took the peppermint bottle to the teacher and said, I need you to give this to her. And the teacher said, you know what? This works better than the Motrin that I had to give her on a regular basis, So she was so happy. And then she came to see me chiropractically. But when you add all these different components about, of health and wellness, of getting to the root cause of the issue, you don't have headaches from lack of Motrin in your system, So you want to treat it a more natural route, or, take a more natural route. So, all right, so let's talk about we kind of hinted what's my favorite essential oil there, but what's your favorite essential oil? Let's get right into that.
I know. Well, again, when we say favorite, I have so many all the time, but one of my go-tos every day is going to be lemon. Lemon is one of the ingredients in my other favorite oil from last week, which was Breathe. Mm-hmm. I love lemon. Lemon, basically all the citrus oils, what they're so great for is just uplifting your mood, uplifting your spirits. It's also, they're antibacterial, antifungal. You can clean, as you know, there's so many products that we clean our house with the wild orange or with lemon. So the lemon is such a multitasking oil for so many things, but it's such a it's like sunshine in a bottle. So you can just smell it right from the bottle. So even if you're feeling whatever, you can't help but smile. To me, at least I do when I smell any citrus oil, but lemon specifically, it just really brightens up my day. So that can help. But the fact that it can help release endorphins, it can help release those happy hormone feelings. So really does help for people that suffer with anxiety and with all the issues that people are dealing with in this modern society that we have going on, and our teenagers. I have 2 of them. They diffuse daily. They use these oils. My daughter uses her bracelet. She has them in her purse. She takes them with her everywhere. She just called me last night from college telling me how she needs more up there for her diffuser and for her friends, because they see it. They feel it right away. Just have that uplifting, okay, I can deal with today. I can deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
Literally in seconds. I mean, how many things, even if you take that Motrin for your migraine, it needs to now absorb into your system, get into your bloodstream to target the area that you're trying to get relief from. But to know that literally in seconds, you can go from one thought process to completely like, you know what, life is okay. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's a powerful tool to have. It's a very, very powerful tool to have. And it's something that people think it's too good to be true when you can just say, how, come on, I just do that? Like, yeah, you just do that.
You just do that.
Yeah.
In the morning, I wake up today. I was like one of those nights last night. I got home really late. I had some things to do. And then, my husband has to get up really early to go to work. He's a firefighter. So, I just don't sleep. I didn't sleep very well because I got home late. I was restless. He had to get up super early, the alarm. So this morning I was like, oh my God, I have this call and, I haven't even brewed coffee or tea or anything. I'm like, peppermint to the rescue. It's amazing how quickly it works, So peppermint clearly is one of my favorite oils too. It smells amazing. Number one. I love the way, and I haven't come across anybody who doesn't like the smell of peppermint. I mean, right?
Right. It's intense though. You do have to warn people how strong it is because sometimes it can be overpowering and like, oh.
Yeah. But it really helps open up that nasal cavity. It wakes you up instantaneously. Now, what I love about it, aside, we just spoke about the headaches and how it helps with headaches and migraines, and but it also helps with nausea. So if you have upset stomach, if you have IBS, if you have issues with your breath, it's a great breath freshener. So you can have that with a little bit of water. So just a good way, like if you're a coffee drinker and that coffee kind of lingers on in your mouth, not only to like cleanse your breath, but also to like help the stains not stick to your teeth. So a little bit of water, a peppermint drop, it does wonders. So it's going to help you up. It's going to soothe your gastrointestinal tract, especially if you have an upset stomach. And there's other oils for upset stomach. And if you suffer from constipation, we'll talk a little bit more about later on in the series. So remember, this is a 5-week series. We're in week number 2. But peppermint is one of those things that what about hot flashes? I'm not there yet, but I hear amazing things about the hot flashes.
I am, girl. I am there. And it is just so frustrating. And I will tell you, there's another oil, obviously the Clary Calm, but peppermint oil is also one that I have by my bedside. Mm-hmm. Maybe a little bit of too much information, but yes, in the middle of the night is usually when they strike. And for me, it starts at the back of the neck, and then you'll just feel it come throughout your whole body. And it is just so infuriating and frustrating. I will literally grab this peppermint oil. I rub it to the back of my neck. I take my other Clary Calm and breathe that in, rub that on my feet, get that in my system every way I can. And I will feel that instantly. The cooling of the neck starts to take over. And it's just such a fascinating process how it gradually just kind of goes away and everything is okay.
Yeah.
You can use it even for fevers, for your kids for fevers. It helps to bring down that internal temperature there. I mean, Absolutely. Powerful. I used it last night for digestion. I was not feeling so great after I ate a little too much. And I didn't have my other oil with me, but I did have my peppermint beadlets. Mm-hmm. So I took a couple internally there, and then I even bit one in my mouth to help with that. Just within literally a couple of minutes, I'm like, okay, everything's going to be all right. My digestive system calmed down, and I felt a lot better.
That's amazing. I'm glad that you brought up the beadlets because I haven't chewed gum, because that's not necessarily good for your teeth or for, so, or for your TMJ. So I have not chewed a piece of gum since I discovered the peppermint beadlets. Like, just don't need to. So I carry that in my purse, and, it's amazing how it freshens your breath. Just one little beadlet. It's like half a drop of peppermint oil. It's like, wow. Like, it's so powerful. Right?
It is.
Yeah. Now, we had a situation at the office probably a few months ago where the AC was down. And, this was our savior because every patient was coming in. We do electrical stim with hot packs. And, it gets hot, especially if the AC is not working. So we use a little peppermint oil on just about everybody who was like, oh, man, it's so hot. They instantaneously felt the difference. Now, the other thing that I used is I went to the Florida Keys this weekend. I had a wedding, and the sun down there is intense. It's like fire, right? So it doesn't matter how much you lather up, you have to reapply pretty much like every hour. So I don't know what happened, but time escaped me and I got a little sunburned. So I don't know if you can see it, but I'm a little sunburned down in here.
Oh,
And
yes.
I was like, oh, I'm going to feel this. So I took a little peppermint oil, took a little lavender, took a little geranium, and I applied that. Oh, instantaneous relief. You feel that heat just kind of like leave your body immediately. So many wonderful uses of essential oils. And, I started learning about it, with you. So thank you for introducing me to a new world, right? A new world. But so we're coming up on 10 minutes. You want to add anything else for this week's call? Well, we want to keep them short. It's a 5-week series. We're on week number 2, and we have 3 more weeks to go. You can always give us a call, reach us, email us, text us, and let us know what your questions are. But do you want to add anything else before we close it up?
Just one other thing about our oils. There is a different component that not everybody thinks about with them, and it's one as a massage therapist that I am very close to, and it's the emotional component that does go along with them. And one of the reasons lemon I love so much is because it's considered the oil of focus. Mm. So for me, I have sometimes some issues with focus. So to know that lemon is very, very helpful in helping you to focus and concentrate and just stay in the moment. Again, great information, which I can even elaborate more on, and we can share some of this with people if they're curious to know what oil, if they're really drawn to one. Mm-hmm. Like if you're very, very drawn to a specific oil, I always go to the emotions book to see maybe what and why, if there's something that correlates with that in your personality or something that you're lacking or needing or having too much of. It's a real fascinating adjunct to the health and benefits of the oils. So.
Ooh, I love that. I'm going to have to borrow that book from you.
Yes, I'll bring it into the office.
There's so many great resources, just apps, right? Apps where you can learn about and recipes. Also, if you order a certain kitten, I don't remember which kitten you'll remember, you also get a book of recipes, a book of just more knowledge, just to learn more about essential oils. Remember, these come from plants, so they're the purest form that you could possibly get. And people are like, how can peppermint work better than medication? Well, where does meds come from? They come from plants and from roots and stuff like that. It's just they're synthesized in a lab, so they're not natural, and that's where the toxicity comes in. But that's why essential oils are so effective and so efficient and so powerful.
Yes.
Now,
just
what is
everybody? Only the top brands, not to be going to Walgreens and finding that peppermint and lemon that they just heard us talk about. I see it at CVS, just saw it, and I grabbed that lemon bottle off, and I was curious, and I looked. And it will say on the back, not for internal use. Huge red flag. Do not compromise your health by taking what people are marketing just to make a profit from now because they're becoming so popular. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous. They're not regulated. If you grab an oil from there and you try and take it internally like you just heard us talking about, you could really harm yourself because there are some synthetic fake things that are in these oils.
Right.
Only with doTERRA, we're talking about doTERRA oils to take them internally.
Yeah.
That's one last caveat there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really important. I was guilty of that because I didn't really know the difference. And I briefly mentioned, like, how could I not know that? When I know that not all vitamins are made the same, not all water is made the same, everything is made the same, right? So I'm like, how could I be guilty of it? But I was guilty of that. I was buying this stuff. I didn't know any better. Nobody had ever taught me. And we're talking about ingesting oils. I mean, lemon is something that you have naturally. You can squeeze on your food. You can juice it. You can apply it. So how could you get a bottle of lemon oil and not be able to ingest it? So if it says not for internal use, that is not pure.
Correct.
So that's one of the things that I love about doTERRA. They're certified therapeutic grade pure essential oils. There's no fillers. In fact, if they can't actually get the ingredients that they need to make an oil, they'll put that on back order. They just will not sell you anything that is not top quality. So I love that they have the integrity of the company in terms of how they process their oils, manufacture their oils, and do all of those things. So yeah, definitely proud of being affiliated with them, and thankful to you for introducing me.
Oh, thank you.
All right, guys. Well, this is the end of week 2. Tune in next week. We're going to talk about 2 other essential oils. Again, over the next 5 weeks, we're talking about our top 10 favorite essential oils and how you can use them. And then, of course, just so many other oils that you could possibly use. Some already come pre-blended for you for emotions. Like I love Elevation. That's another. It's a lot of great stuff in there.
Yes.
But we're talking about just the first 10 that you could start with, and then you can build from there. Okay, so I'm an oil junkie now. I must admit.
Yes, card carrying, yes, indeed.
Right.
It's baby steps. We have to help people take baby steps, and then they start to build on that knowledge and see the results, and they become addicted like we are.
Sure. All right, so if you're interested in a class or a one-to-one meeting with one of us to learn more about essential oils, give us a call. You can call the office at 305-271-7447 and set up a consultation with either Karen. She's K2 because we have two Karens in the office. So with K2 for an essential oils consultation, or you can come in and see me and we could discuss it. But she's really the expert in this arena here. She's the guru. So you definitely want to speak to her. She could guide you a little bit better. And then if they want to go straight to the website,
they can go to mydoterra.com/Dr. Goodrich,
right.
And you can even click on there a few videos there to even learn a little bit more about doTERRA specifically, or the Source to You website where you can learn about how they test all the oils, and it's just fascinating to see not only how they test them, but how they source and gather the product and how they touch the lives globally. Really just an amazing company, but we'll go on about that another time.
All right, sounds good. Well, there you have it. So 305-271-7447 or www.mydoterra.com/Dr. Goodrich. DR, not doctor spelled out. So anyway, give us a call if you have any questions, and tune in next week for our other two oils that we will be discussing. Thank you so much, Karen. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Till next week.